Hello, my denture family, small buddies. What is up on this Thursday? I might sound a little funny because I'm missing my bottoms. We're going to talk about one of a few important parts of the Russell Klein impression kit. That is the wax bite, your wax bit. If it comes in this form, you might get this, or you might get this one, the thick, very thick wax. This one here is really easy. You just toss it in warm water as it is instructed in the memo he sends with you. You toss it in warm water, you roll it into a cigar form, and then you do it into a U shape, a small shape, which is like this. Now, there are many cases that he does, so keep that in mind. He does toothless cases, meaning there's a full mouth with no teeth. There's a mouth with full teeth, all your teeth. There's cases where he has people that have missing teeth and they just want partials, whether it's one tooth, two tooth, I don't know. There's so many cases for him, but it seems like the bite is, no matter what, like just like the impression kit, it's just all going to be the same. No matter what your case is, it's going to be the same. Okay, it's so important that once you get to the point it's time to put it in your mouth, and it has to be warm for it to be workable. It has to be warm. So once it's formed and it's cooled down, don't worry about it. Toss it back in your warm water. It's okay. And then once you'll know when it's workable. Now the deal is, once you put it in, it's gonna feel weird, yeah. But close your mouth and relax. The thing is, you do not want to force the bite forwards, and you need to relax and close normally. That is so important. So you'd put it in, and just relax. I don't know how many of these go out, but these were hard for me. But it's easy to do. But then you got the big chunk too, this one. No matter what your case is, you toss it in the warm water, and once you don't have to form it, it comes just like this, thick. You toss it in warm water, and then you put it in your mouth. This will be overwhelming for some because it's a bit much. But once you put it in, and your jaw, once you close, your jaw goes back. It goes back. So, and you'll feel it. So I'm going to put it in and show you, but it's also the same case. Do not force the bite forward, and relax and close normally. Okay, just relax. Okay. My denture got stuck in it. But my cases, I had a toothless case, and then I did on my backup set, I did do one, I think I did it with both. Yeah, my dentures, I did it with my dentures. So I'll put them in. Alright, now this one here, you just make sure it's in there, huh? And relax, and close it. And you're going to bite lightly. You're not going to get it warm and then just crush it. This is a wrong one. I crushed it on purpose. And it definitely got my print in there. You see that? That's the denture print. But I did crush it on purpose. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. And then this one's the toothless one. You just put it in, start to close. Once you're closing, it's moving. You can feel it. It's going to move. You'll feel it once you close it. We'll see. But that's good. Just remember, don't keep your jaw back and close normally. Just relax and close normally. It says on the pamphlet here that he sends, this is the part here. The top part is your impression. The bottom is your wax. height. And it clearly says, do not force the bite frontward. That's so important. Relax and close normally. It's so important you pay attention to the memos that he does send. If you don't, by some slim chance, get that memo, definitely go on to Russell Klein Denture Connect on Facebook, and there are so many memos being posted, photos that where you can just print it out or just look at it on there. That group is so awesome, and it's growing. I'm so proud of Jennifer. It was so needed to get this information out. Whatever Russell's sending us, we send it that way. That way you'll have it, whether it's instructions for care, the impression, the bite, all that. It's so important that you get the information. And if it's still not helpful from some slim chance, you just go to Russell, of course. If we can help you, we're absolutely here for you. You are the reason we do this. We just want to pass it forward, just, you know, what we know. And we always go to Russell with questions. He's not bothered by them. He's there. That's the reason he's there. A lot of people think that they're bothering him. No, he's there for you. He always replies back. Maybe not as fast sometimes, but that's because he's working on someone's beautiful smile. So just keep that in mind. I hope this helped. I will post this video in the Russell Klein group too. If you need to get to the Russell Klein Denture Connect on Facebook, just look in the upper corner of my channel and you'll see the Facebook logo that will take you directly there. But yeah, just keep in mind, the main thing is what it says right here in the bold black letters. Do not force the bite frontwards. I mean, you want everything to go right, because if you do it right, you won't have no delay in getting that beautiful smile of yours, your dentures. No. So if it comes pointing that let me see what I was trying to say. If it comes to the point where you just don't get it, but you got it warmed up and everything, just keep in mind, if this cools down, it will cool down fast. If it cools down and it's not workable, it's hard, don't worry about it. Just toss it back in the warm water. It's okay. Now, if you have a case where you just crushed it, then I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be. You know, just do your best, you know, but don't crush it. That's why I'm making the video. Do not crush it. Don't force, like, don't do that. You want everything to go right the first time as best, as far as your impression kit and your bite. That way you don't have no delay in your beautiful smile, getting your dentures. Also, real quick, sorry about the dogs. When it comes to the impression kit, I've been seeing a lot of people say that their material is a different color. Now, I'm sorry about the dogs. I'm gonna read something real quick off of Etsy. I wrote him yesterday about it because I was curious myself. Is there really a difference between the colors? What's the big deal, you know? Or is it just a color thing? Well, he wrote back, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but he's just answering questions. Hold on. It is something to know, and I was curious myself. But honestly, it has nothing to do with, like, the only deal was he bought him some more expensive impression material. And here, let me just read this. Okay, here it is. Okay, he says, okay, he was trying the new, more expensive material, which is too hard and sets too fast. I have stopped using it earlier this week, so he's going back to the other stuff. It's just basically some of the material that are different are more expensive, and as you just heard me read, some was witched too hard and setting too fast, so that can make it might make it a difficult to some to mix quick and stuff like that. But oops. But just know, when you get your impression kit and it's time to mix that material, you have to work fast. You only have 10 seconds. I can't express that enough. You only have 10 seconds and you have a minute, less than a minute, to do the rest. It's right here on the top. It's right here at the top. 10 seconds to mix and less than 1 minute to take each impression. You have to work quick. That means before you even open those little packages of material to mix, make sure you have your place set up, your workspace. That way you don't have to run around. Make sure your timer's there if you use your timer on your phone or whatever. That is so important. And I'm just saying, if you make sure things are done right, at your best, it's gonna it's not going to delay your smile. Let's just say that. So just make sure once you're at that point of opening that material, you stay focused. You stay focused, mix it up till it's one color, uniform color. No matter if you got the yellow, the neon green, the white, so what? Who cares? Don't worry about the color. Get it mixed in the tray and in your mouth. Don't play around. There is no time to play around, because that stuff, as many of you already know, it dries quick. It dries quick. It sets really quick. So that's why the information he puts on his memos are so important that you abide to. It's very important, you know. It goes quick, and you know that. That's why you got to make sure things like set up. Once you open those packages, if you use your hands, great. I find it easier for just to use my naked hands, you know, nothing, no gloves. Mix it really fast. Just mix, mix, mix. Once it's all mixed one color, toss it in a tray, and then I tell you, just mix it and then toss it in your mouth, and then just sit, and make sure, again, your mouth is inside the tray, not overlapping or anything. It's so important. If you need help, I'm here. I'm Facebook Messenger. Get to me before you do anything if you have to. If you feel uncomfortable, if don't feel you're bothering me. You're the reason I do this. You're the reason I do this. You're the reason I even started my channel, is to help get you going, and you know, just to help out, you know. So just make sure everything's mixed in, and then bite down, but don't bite down hysterically, like hard and all, because it's all going to overflow, of course, because some get a little, some get a lot. But don't worry about that. It's not your focus. Don't sit there and open the pack and say, well, how come I got this little and I got a lot over here? Who cares? Get it mixed, get it in there, get it in there. And as long as you have this whole tray bottom covered, it's okay. Who cares if you have a little more over here and a little over here or whatever? Just make sure that tray is covered at the bottom to get your impression. That's what you want. You just want an impression, okay? Russell knows what he's doing. I promise you that. He does. Man has got some serious talent on his hands, That's where the measurements come in, the pictures he's asking for. You know, he's going by all that. That all goes into place. There's a reason why he asks you that. He asks everyone that. And then when it comes time to your wax try-ins and you have them in your mouth, just sit there and look in the mirror. I like this. I don't like that. Oh, this is too far up. This is too crooked. I mean, that is your time right there. And I honestly, my opinion, wax try-ins are so important. Because I would hate the fact that you got your dentures and you didn't do the wax try-ins, and you got your dentures and then there's an issue. But I hoped it helped. Everyone have a good Thursday. If you need me, I'm here. I'm available for you. Jennifer's available. Russell's always available. Russell's the go-to guy. That's the one you go to because he is your denture maker. I am here. Jennifer's here. The Russell Klein Connect group on Facebook is there. It's loaded full of awesome people. Okay, I'm gonna go enjoy my day. I'll see you in the comment box. Peace. Any questions? I'm right here. Right here. I'll be waiting for you. Peace. Bye.